Il y a une marche.
Lequel doit
Prends-le. Ouais, non. Live from Buenos Aires now, Benjamin Chayard.
Tu veux rester là?
Tu veux que je te le change, moi?
Non, parce que.
Je le sens, je me
Non, non, parce que ça.
Okay, we're going to begin with the last session of the afternoon. First, before everybody leaves running after the session,
there's a brindis. Nobody
okay, I wanted to remind you that there is a brindis in the first floor. So, sorry, in the terrace. In the terrace. The terrace. Okay, so just don't go running, or at least run to the third floor. So we're going to begin with the first talk of this session, which will be given by Benjamin Thuria, and he will speak about enhancing wind turbine efficiency with passive reconfiguration of flexible blades.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm Benjamin Thuria from PMH in SPCI. So I'm going to talk about the work we've been working on since last year. At the beginning of the PhD work of Vincent Cognier, in collaboration with Sylvain Courage-Dupont in Paris this is something that we envision to collaborate with Jornadas. So what you see here is the wave of a wind turbine. So we're really taking water here, but I won't be talking about this fluid part because the Jornadas will tomorrow. So I'm going to focus only on the fluid elasticity. I'm going to focus on the elastic problem. Okay, so this work has been inspired by the way insects, for instance, our plants are using the elasticity to enhance performance. So on the top movie is showing a butterfly deforming its wings, and because the wing is deformed a lot, it can increase performance and can increase the thrust production. And in the same manner, you have on the top, on the bottom picture, the plants that adapt to the oncoming wind in order to prevent to be torn off by the wind. And so I'm not going to go into the detail of it, but schematically, how you can understand that is a kind of this is a reconfiguration mechanism, and a kind of drag to lift mechanisms. So in that case, for the insect, for the flight, because the wing is bending, it is redirecting the global torque, and then it is redirecting the torque in the direction of the motion. And here you have the leaf that bends and minimize the drag climate. This is much more complicated compared to that schematic. It is basically mechanical. So okay, if I do the dancing wind turbine, if I replace the rigid blade by something that can deform without the wind loading, so what will happen? So this is basically the question I address here. So this is the wind turbine we used. So this is a very simple design, as you can see. So the blade consists only in a rectangular plastic plate. And you have here a brake that mimics the extraction of the energy and the conversion from mechanical to electricity. So it applies a resistive torque to the wind turbine. And on this pretty much it. So this is a very simple design. If I use now flexible blade, you see that the wind is coming from the top. And you see that the wind is bending a lot. So the question we ask is, can we take advantage of this new shape? Okay, so now I can show you the parameters. So we have we can change the velocity, we can set the velocity u, which is the wind, the incoming wind. So the blade have the width of W and length L, and we have something which is very important, which is PR0, which is the pitch angle, and the pitch between the angle between the blade and the wing, because we can change this angle. And we have C, which is the resistive torque, how much energy we want to extract from the wind turbine. And we can measure R times omega, and omega is the Schnorr speed of the wind turbine. Okay, so we have the ability to be able to use one of the best facilities in Paris. So we have a very large wind tunnel, which has a section of 1 meter by 1 meter, 1 meter square. And so we can vary the velocity from 0 to 20 meters per second. We can go even up to 30 meters per second. And we can change as well the rigidity of the blade. So we can change the bending modulus, the flexural rigidity of the blade. So for the following, I will focus on 3 cases for the experimental work. So we have something that we're going to call like rigid, which is air, and something which is extremely flexible, so flexible but not too flexible. I call it F1, and something that is very flexible, we can call it F2. So I'm going to focus only on these 3 cases of experimental work. So what we can do is to construct the efficiency map. So as I told you, I can change the velocity, so the strength of the wing, and I can also change the resistance torque. It's like the same thing as if I change the torque of the motor, something like this. So I can change the torque and the resistance U, and I can construct the map of the efficiency, which is the product of the resistive torque times the rotational speed over the available energy of the wing. This is how I construct my CP, which is an efficiency. As you can see, we have some kind of maximum here, what the energy and the energy conversion is maximized. Okay? So this is for the rigid blade. So now I can compare the air part, the air case of the F1 and F2. And so what you can see here is that we have something different from F1 and again different from F2. Which is important here is that for the F1 case, which is a kind of optimal flexibility, you have on the one hand the maximum efficiency is increased, and on the other hand you have a larger area of function. So increase the working range of the wind turbine, increase it a lot. It's kind of 20% increase in efficiency. Only with passive control. And this is only elasticity, it doesn't cost me anything. Just I can have a cut of this map as a function of the wind speed. So this is for a given resistive torque and the function of the wind speed. And as you can see, the blue one is the F1 case to indicate inflexibility, and the black one is rigid. And we will have an increase of the working range and an increase of the maximum efficiency. Okay, so this is for the experimental measurements. So afterward, we wanted to understand what's going on, and so we have we modeled the blade, the wall system. So if you look for the moment at the section of the blade section, you can show that the torque that is applied on the surface elements can rate like this. You just have the velocity of the fluid, and V square is the velocity, the effective velocity, because you have U here, which is the wind velocity, and because the turbine is rotating, you have the U vector. And this is the quantity. This is the construction of U and R vector. And so we can expect this torque on the surface element like this. And it depends on the lift coefficient of the hyperconduction, which is an important part. So now I want to go to 3D. I can do a bit of geometry, but I won't get into the details. So you just have to integrate the value of the torque over the blade. So over W, the length, the width, and over R, which is length. And you end up with an expression of the total torque around water, which in the wave lines. And N is the number of the blades that you're using. Okay. And again, you have the dependence on the lift coefficient and the drag coefficient, which is important. This time, lift and drag depends on where you are on the blade. Okay? Okay, so now you have to deal with the elasticity because the blade is bending, so you have to choose a model with this. So this is a non-linear model. So because you are pushing on the blade, the blade is deforming. But because the blade is deforming, you have to change the velocity. So because you change the velocity, you have to. So everything is interdependent. But I won't go too much into the detail again. But what is important is that the deformation of the blade is dependent on the Cauchy number. The Cauchy number is what compare the free pressure and the Stirling torque elastic torque. Okay, so because I can calculate the shape of the flexible blade, and now I have new angle, the coming angle of the wing. So I have to represent this expression. I have to take into account what I calculated here for the fluid elasticity calculation. But it becomes a bit of a mess. But we can put everything into MATLAB and solve it numerically. because everything is interdependent, so you have to use the implementation, and you can show that if you choose the right parameter for the lift or the drag coefficient, you can have this good fitting between the non-linear model fit into the experimental model. So you keep the coefficient CL and CD, lift and drag coefficient, and you can start exploring the field of solution. So this is what we have for theoretically. So again, this is the efficiency here. Okay, so the efficiency for the R for the vector case, F1 and F2, and this is the moment global total torque applied on the rotor that corresponds to rigid F1 and F2. And again, what we see here is that we trim the graph here we had before, we see that we increase the maximum efficiency and we increase the area of the range of the shading. So you can from these maps you can have integrated quantities which are different here, and so the rigid case here, the rigid case is here, and as I'm going in that direction, the blade is more flexible. So this is very, very flexible. This is rigid. If I do this, you can see that the CP max is increasing a bit, not that much, but a bit. The strong effect is that you enlarge a lot the working range of the joint. And so we have something like more than 25%. So we retrieve what we wanted, what we saw experimented. Okay, so just a word on the mechanisms. Because you have everything with the model, you can calculate the angle of attack of you can calculate that angle with respect to the blade. And this is the rigid blade and the flexible blade. And what happens is that because you are bending, you are rotating the torque in the right direction, but at the same time you are streamlining the way with the lead edge, the trailing edge of the blade. So we have better aerodynamics. Okay, so and with this, the only thing that is missing here is that we have to find something to model the CD and CL coefficient, because we have calculated them from the experiment. We have to also work on the fluid dynamic parts, which is something that includes far. And you also have to want to couple this to a CLT model. Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. Any questions?
Yes, I have two questions. First is, CD and CL depends on the angular velocity.
Yeah.
Introduce this in the model, or just?
Yeah, that's a good question, and that's our problem. Because we have to, if you look at the model, we have this coefficient C and C depends on X, R, and on the quotient number, which is the number that gives you the elasticity. So what we are doing right now is to fit the coefficient to the right coefficient, to fit the experiment to the right coefficients. But we should, yeah, we have to put the model for this. So, because this can change. I mean, CD and CL can change with the length, the rotation range, etc.
The second one is, in terms of energy, do you recover something when the deformation? Because you can think also, just because it's flexible, it's just because it adapts its form, or you recover a kind of energy when there is no deformation?
Actually, for the moment, this is a quasi-static question. So the implies that the wind velocity doesn't change. But that's also a good question, because the next step is to work on the intermittency in the chain. And what we are seeing is that because you have this energy that is strong, so you can go back to the right position quickly. I mean, this is also a good thing to intermittency to work with. But for the moment, for these talks, you just have, it is a quasi-static equation. So the kinetic energy is stored and keep on stay constant. So is elasticity more efficient than just changing the pitch angle? The theta angle, this theta angle.
Yeah.
So you can imagine instead of changing the flexibility, you can change this the angle.
Yeah. Okay, so I did not have time to explain these curves, but here you have the pitch angle here. So what we did is we explore the whole range of parameters. So we have all the whole range of pitch angle on the lambda is kept into account. At the same time, the velocity u on the velocity torque. So here we have everything. So you can change the pitch angle, and even with changing the pitch angle, you have a maximum with respect to velocity.
But so elasticity is more efficient than just have a pivot. If it was a non-flexible plate that can rotate, instead of something with a fixed angle.
With a torsional spring also. I mean, it should give the same kind of products.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's the next speaker. Okay, the next speaker is Alejandro Broskins. He will talk about a simple and efficient direct forcing inverse boundary method combined with a high-order compact scheme for simulating flows with moving rigid boundaries.
Good afternoon. The work I present here is with LFD and also DC from CNRS in Paris. Well, the objective of this work is to provide a simulation tool to describe the dynamics around complex, stationary, or moving geometries. Why? Because biomedical fluid mechanics, for example, glottal flows, or engineering applications like fish-like swimming, for example, just a moment to describe the alternative methods now. Body filter is the most common, but there are also non-boundary conforming techniques like in immersive interface. Because of too much work to do the code, but there are also immersive boundary methods. In that, we add the forcing term to navigate Stokes equations. There are field forcing that the disadvantage that we have to diminish, to decrease too much the time step. No? But the forcing methods, we are going to apply our work to the forcing. They are based on the reconstruction of the velocity close to the immersive boundary. Solid points, they are methods that it's called closed cell methods. They are a mirror flow inside the boundary, but the disadvantage that they present, that we have to define inside the solid a modulation function that depends also on site and depend on the geometry. This is homework, too much, not so easy to do. But in this work we are based on forcing knot methods that is applied on fluid points, no? In place of solid points. But the advantage of this method is that the solid are clean, and we can assure the divergence zero on inside the solid. The dynamic model is an Navier-Stokes equation, and the numerical method is based on compact-activity code that is based on compact difference in each schemes of high order, a Cartesian mesh, and spectral methods to solve the Poisson equation, and now it is adapted to massive parallel processing, and also to 2D joint code capabilities to method optimization. And this representation method that we are not going to describe here. And the most important here is that the force that we apply to model the obstacle is based on the reconstruction on UF that we made the reconstruction that we are going to describe on the work, and an estimation of the velocity without the presence of the force that we calculate, we compute with the Navier-Stokes equation. The reconstruction is so simple. Simply we make an interpolation in the forcing points outside the solid, and the boundary intercept point, and an image point in the fluid. The method that we present here, we have made an update of an older method that consists on a map, taking account a map to describe the velocity at the image point. This is a sphere map on 3D, and it's a circular map on 2D. And we are going to prove the advantage of this method with respect to the older method. This is the disadvantage. Well, for distribution and dimension interface, we have all the forcing nodes as a control volume technique on the left, and the new method that we call direct force to compute the drag force, Ft, and FL, the lift force. This is so simple, as you can see. We have to make a lot of integrations of velocity and pressure, and interpolation functions to describe the good surface. But this is based on the interpolation reconstruction for the velocity. This is so simple. What is the gain offered by the use of high order chains? What is the gain? In a fine grid, we can see that it's more or less the same, but in a coarse grid, in a very coarse grid, the second order scheme, they are not longitudinal vortices, then it's a really 2D dynamic that is not real, but it is the advantage of using the high order scheme for the derivatives. This is the first variation equation is the oscillating cylinder density, and this is the advantage of this curve. This difference is real from the best known reference, and now with the direct force and with the control volume. Well, this is we vary the excitation frequency of the movement for the cylinder, and we have the locking phenomenon for a certain frequency, and the amplitude of the CL increases too much, and this is according to the bibliography. Now, from here we can see two error maps between two methods of interpolation. Bilinear is the older, and our method is called successive interpolation. That is the sphere. And sharp interface is a third method that only consists without interpolation. They are not in the interpolation. This is the simpler method. we can see that what is the advantage of making a strong schema, a strong two-language schema? Because we can see that if we have a very good resolution here with respect to the above, we can, with a good resolution, we can decrease the errors as much as we want. No? Then, in what context is our method that is called un successive schema really useful? Because when we have only, for example, for a cylinder, 9 points per diameter, this is a very low resolution, spatial resolution, we have measured the error with respect to a true file with a too much high resolution. And we can see that with the other method, the error is higher. No? When we use this very coarse grid, we can diminish, we can decrease too much the errors. No? For the mean file and for the then the conclusion is that advancing spatial resolution, the order of interpolation is decisive for an accurate statistical flow. Well, we have simulation here, a flow over a traveling waveform. Is an ACA, it's a profile ACA that in the midline we have this function. No? We have a stream of traveling wave, and we can validate here the phase speed, and we can see that as the phase speed increases, the mean drag decreases until there is minus 0. This is because of the pressures that we can see in the next. Okay. The thing is here, the phase speed is too high, then the pressure here is the distribution of pressure is too much gradients higher than the case that the phase speed is slow. No? And this is because we have charge here. And this is for TCP contours. And we can see here that for 2.0 in the phase speed, the classical Kalman border street changes because of the sign of the vortices. And this is there is an inversion in the sign of the vortices. This is called the reverse Kalman border street. One more point. And here, because of the here. Okay. Because there are too much images here. Here we only change the Reynolds number. From here it's too low, and we increase here the Reynolds number. We can see that the shear layer generated rolls up to make a concentrated vortices. And what is the difference that we can see here and here? You can see that the intensity of vortices it remains important for a longer distance, but this is not the case. And this is too much higher case with the
mixing layer.
The mixing layer below between the vortices. But this is not so true because it's too deep. Then the next one. Well, we have the same backward. This is a backward traveling wave that we put as the midline of the 3D and Gilligan swimmer. Okay. For this, we have this is the function that is the axis of the ellipsoid that will help us to make the different sections of a Gilligan shape. We can see two lemmas of of each plane in the lateral direction. And we can see that there is here we increase the Struwel number, that is a measure of the lateral velocity of the tail with respect to the axial velocity. And we can see because of it's so quickly the lateral velocity of the tail, we have two rows in place of one row that we have for Struwel numbers that are very low. And this is according to the bibliography, because our main purpose of choosing these test cases is to validate our method. Well, this is a lamprey that we send to model, and this is a lead. Why the Reynolds? Because a student has made an experience with that high Reynolds, and we put the same Struwel number in our code, and the same wave speed, and the same wavelength, the same Struwel number, the same Reynolds, and the swimming action was steady because it was a tethered lead, and we can verify that the drag force is zero for the Struwel number corresponding to the experimental case, no? And this is because the swimming steady state of the lead. We have charts here which corresponds to the Struwel Ical Servo of 1 week. And we can see here this is so strange to see, because from the top view, and low Struwel it resembles the classical gamma more vortex stream, but from a lateral view it resembles like four vortex rings. No? And from a high Struwel's number, we have two rows in place of one row, and we have a higher vortex. Well, okay.
How many minutes?
Okay. For the first time, I have only one snapshot. For the first time in my mind.
You can do it.
Well, we have here a work in collaboration with the DINSI Institute to make a numerical model for the local oscillation of force oscillation of the Bowman fault. No? And we can see here we measure the movement. We put the movement of the matches of the two channels. Here we measure the velocity, the swimming velocity, the streamwise velocity, and here we have the vorticity. But it's not so cheap in simulation. It's really not so cheap. But what happens? No? In real biological flows, structural oscillations are not less clear. Because in that case, if we put the function, then we think that we can combine an inverse boundary method and this here element method for fluid structural interaction in DNS. We hope.
Okay, anybody has a question? That's nice. Let's keep her then. Thank you.
Estás. Por ejemplo. Ahí. Es justo bastante la cámara. ¿Y cómo quieres? Si no lo apago. Está bien. Muy bien. Okay, I can.
Well, we did the last talk of the afternoon. Afterwards, just remember we have a toast, yes, a cocktail on the third floor. So let's present Diego.